Mists of Pandaria is easily one of my favorite expansions in World of Warcraft, and it will be coming back around in just a few short months. The WoW player base seems to be excited to venture through Pandaria once again, and honestly, so am I. But there are so many things that Mists of Pandaria brought to World of Warcraft that made it stand apart from the other expansions, and today, I'm going to give you the 5 biggest things that are coming when Mists of Pandaria launches this summer. I say 5 of the biggest things, but there are so many game-changing things that came with this, I'm gonna do my best to attempt to keep this only at 5. First and foremost, the new class that comes with the Mists of Pandaria expansion, Monks. Yes, the Monk class will of course be coming when Mists of Pandaria launches, and given they are a fan favorite due to their high mobility that goes perfectly with any healing spec or intense melee DPS spec, we can expect to see a lot of monks running around at pre-patch. Since they can fulfill any role, they are extremely versatile, and with dual spec, they allow players to flex and fill needed roles for raids and dungeons. But do you know why Blizzard chose this class for Mists of Pandaria? Back when Mists of Pandaria first launched, Blizzard stated, "We settled on the Pandaren race first, and after that, the new class was a no-brainer." We actually did discuss whether World of Warcraft needed a new class at this time. As awesome as they are, it was disruptive to add the Death Knight, and it took us some time to get them feeling fun and balanced. Ultimately though, we decided the time was right, and at that point, the big decision was whether the new class would be a Brewmaster specifically, or a monk that you could play with a Brewmaster kit. Next up is challenge modes, and challenge modes are one of the things that I wanted to talk about because they brought an entirely new element to WoW that we really hadn't seen before. While now we have things like Mythic Plus dungeons, this was really the first time we ever got to test our mettle to earn rewards, including some of the most sought after transmog the World of Warcraft has ever seen. These challenge modes are timed heroic instance runs that are completed while wearing low item level gear. This is meant to create even more of a challenging environment and stops you from being able to outgear the instances to try to make them easier. All 9 Mists of Pandaria dungeons come with their own challenge mode, and each one has 3 tiers of rewards to earn: bronze, silver, and gold. These rewards can be gear, mounts, pets, feats of strength achievements, and even a few titles. Even after you have gathered the initial rewards, you can continue to test yourself with your group to make them even faster so that you get valor points, which can be used to purchase high-level gear to cover you while you await those sweet BIS raid pieces. That brings us to our next big thing that kind of goes together with challenge modes, and that is scenarios. Scenarios are extremely rewarding and give players a fun way to experience storylines as they play through each one. These short 3-player instances come with their own story arcs and progressive objectives to follow in order to complete them. They are also completely role-less, meaning it doesn't matter if you have 3 DPS or 3 tanks or so on and so forth. You can do them whenever you see fit without worrying about being a certain role. These scenarios are a great way to earn reputation, and with 29 available to complete, there will be plenty of things to do at endgame to keep earning even more rewards. Endgame in Pandaria just kind of felt right, because it let you kick back, relax, farm a bit, literally, and earn at a much faster pace than previous expansions. With Mists of Pandaria came another new addition that a lot of players will get excited about this time around as well, and that would be the pet battles. Pet battles allow players to use their companion pets to engage in battle with other pets located around the world in an attempt to earn rewards and collect more pets. Think of it kind of like Pokemon. There are trainers located all around the world, and you can even battle other players, while hunting down the next cool creature to cross off your list. These battle pets also come with their own abilities as well as their own strengths and weaknesses, adding even more mechanics to learn and follow in order to be a pet battle master. Just like pretty much everything else in Mists of Pandaria, pet battles also grant a decent amount of experience, meaning they can be a great way to level up if you are a bit tired of the regular grind. That doesn't mean that all pet battles are easy though, as some of the higher level ones will require specific team setups in order to reign victorious, and will take a bit of time to learn as well. You can also sell a good amount of the battle pets on the auction house at various levels, with level 25 being the most sought after for most players as they want to step up their battling game and get their hands on the more rare pets that are available without having to farm them for themselves. You can also take part in the Celestial Tournament, which brings a plethora of content for players to enjoy, as it brings even more pet battles that are only for those well-equipped and ready for a serious challenge, as you won't be able to heal your pets between each fight. This means you will have to be extremely careful and know the fights like the back of your hand before attempting them over and over again, only to lose each time. The next major thing that comes with Mists of Pandaria is the new class talents, which are much more limited than what players are used to. The premise of this extremely short talent list is to make every choice more meaningful, but that comes at the cost of customization, which initially some people were not fans of. The entire talent tree gets a major overhaul in MoP, where instead of getting talent points in abundance, players will only get one every 15 levels, and will gain a new ability tied to their specialization. Each time players reach a level where a talent point is granted, they will only have 3 talents to choose from, which does cancel out the need to choose specific talents in order to reach one of the abilities you have been waiting for. These talents are also interchangeable at any time, including inside of instances, which allows you to really customize your build for specific fights. This change also simplifies the system quite a bit, making it so that no ability has a rank based on the number of talent points that you put into it, making it fully effective from that first talent point entry. One of the other major upsides to this new system is the fact that when you choose a spec, you're instantly given a few powerful abilities off the bat to make up for the ones that you would have had to pick down the line in your talent tree. This also let Blizzard focus more on fine-tuning each of your class's abilities, since we have less options to choose from, making them not only versatile, but extremely fun builds overall. And lastly, the addition of the Timeless Isle might have been the smartest choice that Blizzard had ever made, as it seems to be the very first instance of collection being the true endgame of World of Warcraft. This was the zone you went to back in the day when you just didn't have much else to do, or wanted to just waste a bit of time doing fun and engaging dailies, all while collecting new items. And there is a massive amount of content on this small island that includes pets, mounts, achievements, reputation to gain, and more. While this is something that you won't encounter until you reach endgame, it is easily one of the best things added in Mists of Pandaria, as it always feels like there is something new and exciting to find around every corner in this zone, and personally, I cannot wait to see it again after all these years in its former glory. And that's gonna do it for the 5 biggest things coming to Mists of Pandaria when it finally releases this summer. Picking 5 was not an easy task, as there is so much content that comes with this expansion that makes it such a fan favorite. What are you most looking forward to in Mists of Pandaria? Let me know in the comments below. And also, let me know if there's any Mists of Pandaria content that you would like me to cover as well. As always, if you liked the video, then like the video. And if you like my content in general, then please subscribe to my channel, because it means the world to me. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!